Cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Apam. Today I'm going to make a creamy version of salted prawn. Okay, meaning there's actually quite a bit of gravy where you can actually dip it with some mantou. Okay, mantou. I have about 650 grams of big prawns here. You can use any kind of prawns you like, and devein it. Yeah, devein it. And we're going to deep fry our prawn later. And this is the ingredient for your salted egg gravy. First of all, we have 4 salted egg yolk here. You can use up to 6 even, no problem. The more you use, actually, the more flavorful is the salted egg flavor. I'm only using 4 here. So maybe about 20 curry leaves here. I use 2 cloves of chili. Bird eye chili, the real more spicy one. This will not make your dish spicy, don't worry, but it will actually spice up your gravy. And some chopped garlic here. We need some butter, and the gravy is actually this, the evaporated milk, and also I'm going to use grated this is the cheddar cheese to make the gravy even thicker and creamier. Okay, so let's start with the prawn. First of all, you want to coat your prawns with some tapioca starch. Okay, you can use any brand of tapioca starch you can find. If you don't have tapioca starch, you can also use cornstarch. Okay, put some tapioca starch onto one plate. Then what you do here is you take the prawn. Okay, this is already washed and deveined, and put it over. Okay, put it over the flour, the tapioca starch powder like this. Give it a few pats. Then you put it aside, let it rest for a couple of minutes. Okay, so you don't have to deep fry it immediately. So you can do this while waiting for the oil to get heated up, and you need high heat to fry your prawns. Okay, do the same again. Give some massage. Put it aside, let it rest. Okay? So you let it, after coating the tapioca flour, you let it rest for a couple of minutes. By doing this, there's few advantages. First of all, because of the flour, you will actually your prawn is no longer wet, so the oil splattering during the deep frying process will not be so serious. Secondly, by doing this, you are actually give it a thin, crispy coating over your prawn, and later when you are cooking this together with the gravy, it will actually soak out, this thin crust will actually soak out the gravy very nicely. Okay. You will want to deep fry your prawn in high heat. How do you know it's high heat? Some people use the chopstick and put it here, and it bubbles. They think it's high heat. No. This is not yet high heat actually, if it doesn't smoke. If we put it inside and it bubble out, and that is about medium heat, 140-150 degree, it only becomes high heated oil when your oil started to smoke, like right now. I'm not sure whether you can see the smokes. Okay, so you need 180 degree, which is what we call smoking hot. Now we can actually put in prawn. Whenever you want to fry prawns, I will advise you to always remove the prawns eyes, because the eyes is full of water. If you don't remove the prawn eyes, the moment you put it inside the oil, it will pump, it will explode. Okay, be very careful on that. And another thing of cooking prawn is no matter what size is your prawn, of course sometimes when your prawn is too big then you will have to fry a little bit longer. But the general rule of thumb is you should not deep fry for more than 3 minutes. Okay? Anything longer than 3 minutes, it may be overcooked. And don't forget, we will be cooking inside our gravy later. Okay? Salted egg gravy later. So I'm just going to deep fry this for about 3 minutes. Okay, so let's come back shortly. I wish you can smell this. This is super fragrant right now. A few things you notice here, the prawn has fully curled up. It has changed to darker color. Okay, all this sign is a sign of it getting cooked. Okay, and now it's almost 3 minutes. So I'm going to take it out from the oil shortly. The larger your prawn is, the deeper you should cut. Okay, to shorten the cooking process. Again, you don't want to overcook your prawn. Okay, it's done. Prepare some oil absorbing paper on the side, and I'm going to take it out. And actually I can feel the crust, yeah, the thin crust there. Take it out. Ooh. Be careful. Okay. All right. Okay, I will continue with the rest of the prawn. Our fried prawn is done. Now let's continue to make the gravy. Put some oil inside the cold wok and raise the heat. And I'm going to add in the butter just to give it more aroma. Okay, make the dish more milky. Don't worry about the excessive oil here because later your prawn will actually, the salted egg will actually soak up the oil. Okay. Now we can put in the curry leaves, garlic, and also the chili padi, the bird eye chili. Turn down the fire, okay? Don't use high heat. Wow, immediately I can smell my butter. Now is the time where you can actually add in the salted egg. Notice I already smashed all the salted egg, yeah? You have to smash them so that it's easier to cook. Okay. You can use medium high heat on this. Slowly you will start seeing the magic happening, all the bubbles coming out from the salted egg itself. Look at the bubbles coming. Yeah, nice. And this bubble will be getting more and more, yeah, as you fry them. In this process, you basically need quite a bit of oil just now. If you're really scared of too much oil, then you can do what I did. I use half of it as use butter. Okay. Look at the beautiful orangey bubbles. Okay, you try to fry until 80 or 90% of it has bubbled up. Look at the beautiful bubbles. Ooh. Don't use high heat now, yeah? You will burn, you can burn your salted egg. Okay. Now I can hardly see my salted egg. Actually, it has bubbled up. Now we can actually put in the evaporated milk. Basically, evaporated milk means condensed milk, but it is not sweetened. Put in 1 whole can. Why do we need so much gravy? Because later I'm going to use this gravy as a dip, and I'm going to I will deep fry some mantou later, and eat it together. Okay. Okay. Now we want to bring it out to a simmer. We can do some seasoning right now. Let's give it some salt, a bit of salt, and sugar. Don't forget the salted egg is already salted, okay? And you want to put in some sugar, probably about 1 tablespoon. This gravy should be a little bit sweetened, okay? Continue stirring it until it is boiled, and then let it simmer for a while. Then towards the end we will add in the cheese. So we come back shortly. Okay, it is now boiling. You can smell some very nice creamy flavor aroma coming out from here. Now, before adding the prawn, we want to thicken up the gravy by putting in our grated cheddar cheese. Try to use cheddar cheese, yeah? If you use other cheese, some of it may not melt so easily. Continue stirring them. Wow, very flavorful. You can actually start to see my gravy thicken up, see? Now we can actually taste it a little bit. We can make it a bit sweeter. This gravy should be sweet. I'm going to add another 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, it is almost done. The gravy has been thickened up. Now this is the time where we can actually add in the prawn. Give it a few stir and it is done. I'm going to fry some mantou to eat together with this. Alright, I'm going to off the fire and remove the prawn. So this is my 奶油咸蛋虾 salted egg yolk, creamy salted egg yolk prawn. Okay? If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you like my video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.